So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Cheers, Peter. It's a privilege to be here. It really is.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. And as you can see, we've already started here. Passing nice and neat. Buffon getting this one clear.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
And here's Ibrahimovic. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Yeah, Virgil van Dijk. He's just about unbeatable in every department, Peter. He's strong, he's quick, he's totally dominant in the air. And what's more, he seems to really love a tussle. His passing's good too, and he never seems to lose.
It's Ibrahimovic! And he was there to get a vital touch.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Header! That has earned a reprieve for the time being, and he's following up! That was probably asking just too much.
Yeah, it didn't come off, but still very good quick thinking on his part.
Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Just eases him off the ball. Distributed tidily. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. And it's Ibrahimovic. Mohamed Salah. Platini. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. I think that's a corner. Yes, it is. Arsenal yet to have an attempt on goal. And it's Vieira. Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. Now it's Hullet. Now it's Roberto Carlos. He is just caressing the ball. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. And the referee has brought play back and shown him a yellow card. Thuram did incur the wrath of the referee and has earned himself a booking in the process. In with the challenge. Salah. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Arsenal finding their passes. Look at this. Rummenigge! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Arsenal have their second corner now. Safe to say he's capable of better than that. Cafu. Gattuso has quite the footballing brain. He's almost never outsmarted. And it's Gattuso. Bale. Passing is crisp and sharp. And this is Roberto Carlos. Played in, but he gets big. He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. Mohamed Salah. Good ball, good take. And here's Ibrahimovic. Can he finish? He's delivered all right. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
Madrid have penetrated for the first time.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to them to manage it from here now.
Mohamed Salah. Zola has an approach to the game which is pretty much shoot on sight.
Arsenal truly have no need to panic. They can reassess at half-time.
That is a great pick out. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Looking for a runner. No, he's just misjudged that one. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Shot could be on. Chance! It's in! Arsenal are level. That is so good, such sharp skills and such a delicious finish.
It's beautiful poise. I mean, most players in that position, I think, would probably fluff that, but not this fella.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Pull it. So, what can they make of this? Cafu makes the interception. And the whistle goes for half-time. So it's all square. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. Some first-half thoughts?
Arsenal will be pretty happy with the way they've performed so far. They remain calm after going behind, and they were able to raise the intensity, get their equaliser. So this isn't bad at all.
Arsenal are level pegging at half-time then, and it's a finely balanced game. 1-1 the score.
Hello attendees, this is a lost children's announcement. Please keep your eyes on your children during the match at all times.
And that's the second half started. Vieira. Bale, forever the opportunist. A sniff, that's all he needs. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. The defender is not giving up on this. Thuram. Mohamed Salah. Platini is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. Platini going face-to-face with his great rival. Well, that's beautifully weighted. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Madrid are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Looking to play him in. Oh, well played, well played. He's trying to hit the front line here. Pull it. Now it's Ibrahimovic. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned Good effort from distance. World class from Zola. A finish of true class. And the game is well and truly turned on its head. No second invitation needed. Hit it true and unerring. A screamer.
Well, I think he knew the keeper might be on site, and it seemed to be the case. He had a lot of traffic in front of him.
So, and the shot! Short changes him with that pass. Can he get on the end of this? And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
They're coming again and again.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Substitution for Arsenal, number 19.
So, time for changes
Vinicius
on both sides,
Junior.
actually.
Number 20, Mohamed Salah.
Arsenal perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution.
Number 25,
Kvaratskhelia.
coming on the field, number 5,
Thuram.
Kvaratskhelia. Number 22,
Cafu.
Johan Cruyff. Number 10,
Gattuso.
Messi. Number 4, Nedved. Substitutions taking place.
That's Vieira. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Chance for a shot! In he goes again. Played into the box. That has been knocked clear. Brilliantly cut out. Messi. Chance here to counter. Van Dijk proves too strong, too smart. He's chosen to go back. That's a cute ball. And this is Luis Suarez. Suarez showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Engages and forces him off the ball. Cruyff. Just a quarter of an hour to play. Another pass just keeps it ticking over.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
And that's put paid to a promising move. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Dink through. And this is Luis Suarez. Now here's the delivery. Dida claims it without any fuss. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Kaka. Kaka will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Oh, he's having a shot! And it's come back out to him. That'll be a throw. Referee's given a throw. Oh, that's well spotted.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Luis Suarez. And the shot! Oh, that was no routine save.
Suarez is offering a right smile there.
The message is simple: defend this with your lives. Arsenal have the chance to go the other way. Stood up well to him there. And that is as far as they're going to go. Now it's Luis Suarez. Kvaratskhelia.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
So that's it. It is all over. They are pumped. Boy, they're pumped. A tough win earned through the power of will. And this... Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Beglin.
Well, I can tell you, I'm truly delighted to join you, Peter, and thank you very much for that.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon. The action has already started. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Bale is onto it in a flash. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Spread out to the left. Well, of course, Italy has always been the place to be when it comes to defensive maestros, and here is a prime example. So how highly do you rate this fella, Alessandro Nesta?
Well, he's without doubt one of the very best they've produced. He's been mature well beyond his years since those younger days, blending power, speed, technique, and really good intelligence and ability to read the game. It's no surprise to me that so many have aspired to be just like him.
And just to confirm that the referee did issue a yellow. It's Vincent! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Arsenal with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Madrid have the chance to go the other way. And this is Hullet. Maldini. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
He's having a shot! Oh, it's hit the post! They just took too long getting forward.
Well, the whole idea of a good breakaway is to leave the opposition struggling to get back, and they were just too slow.
Thuram. So we're still where we started right now. Gives it back. Arsenal looking to pass their way through. Takes a shot! It's bounced back off the post.
This is the time you need that pace.
Mbappe will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. And it's Messi. Messi, Vinicius Junior. Mbappe is a player who barely needs an invitation to shoot. And the counter is on. Now it's Hullet. Thuram. Nedved. Vinicius Junior. Nedved. Rummenigge. Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Arsenal have their second corner now. Oh, what a climb! They've got to be quick to recover this. And now they can spring out of defence. Vieira. And it's Messi. Nedved. Nice interception, well timed. Now, what about a counter-attack? Now it's Roberto Carlos. Oh no, that was never going to make it. Vieira. Ferdinand is pretty much the definition of the word uncompromising. Can he get on the end of this? Messi receives it in a wide position, looking for the run. And he thumps it clear. Messi. Oh, that's nice. I'm not sure how the stats look in terms of expected goals, but nothing actual has materialised so far. Now it's Mohamed Salah.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And it's Messi. Bale. Pull it.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. I think that's offside. Yes, it is.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Rummenigge. Now it's Messi. And it's half-time here. Well, it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here.
Just a quick
Some
announcement.
first-half
It is now
thoughts?
time for our
Well,
special
I wouldn't
lottery.
say it was the most
Please
potent
grab the tickets you were
performance,
given
Peter,
when you were
but
walking through the gate.
defensively, very composed. The scoreline might still be 0-0, but I'm expecting things to open up a bit more in the second half.
No goals at this stage, but certainly not devoid of action. It is 0-0 here at half-time. And we're already back up and running after half-time.
Arsenal clearly have been the better side here. So if I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep going. If it's not broken, don't try to fix it. It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
That's a nicely shaped ball. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
He's on it, can he get away? Van Dijk did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Bale. Messi, very much a man of this moment. And it's Messi. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him. Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Played in deep. And he's cleared it back out. Has a look and plays it forward. Up towards the hour mark and still no goals. Madrid appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Thuram. Messi. A deeply frustrating game so far. Certainly in terms of the scoreline, it remains 0-0. Rummenigge is onto this. Picked out brilliantly. And the finish! It's in! He made it happen. Squeezed through with sheer will and considerable accuracy.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
So we have the first goal.
Well, when they're going...
And Messi! Well, the contact was true enough. The aim wasn't quite.
Well, it was a confident attempt, and he made it look like a doddle the way he generated that power.
Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Vieira can so cleverly bypass the press. Now it's Bale. A nice sequence of passes, this. And it's Messi. Mbappe! Roberto Carlos gets into some space. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Now it's Messi. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, I'm inclined to feel that if I was in that dugout, I'd want the players to get on the front foot and grab another. Just try to make this one safe.
Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Knocks it out wide. It's a good spell of possession, this.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Rummenigge shoots! And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0.
Substitution for Arsenal, number 19.
So, time for changes on
Vinicius
both sides,
Junior.
actually.
Number 20, Mohamed Salah. Number 4,
Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Number 6, Marcel
And no,
Desailly.
that is pretty much the end of that.
Number 5,
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Johan Cruyff.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Number 13, Nesta.
Arsenal
Substitution in progress.
leading here by this still precarious 1-0 margin. Zola. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Zola. And there's the shot! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Arsenal have their third corner. And it's been taken short. And this is Cruyff. And a chance! That's a decent clearance. That's a good ball out wide. Danger averted for now.
2 minutes has been indicated.
And they've got a throw. Not too much more here than seeing out time, and time is very nearly seen out. Solar. Now it's Kvaratskhelia. And that will be it. Arsenal have done it. Their solitary strike ultimately proving just enough. A terrific win, however you look at it. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
And now,
Well, this game looked to have
members of the
0-0
crowd,
written all
I'd
over
like
it,
to
but
ask-
credit...
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. Hello, everybody. Ready to see what unfolds in this one now.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. And as you can see, we've already started here. Now it's Hullet. Maldini getting this one clear. That's a lovely, neat pass. Well, we all know who created the concept of total football, but is it fair to say, Jim, that no one embodied it better on the pitch than this man, Ruud Gullit?
That is true, definitely. He has the pace, the power, the technique to play anywhere across the front line, but he also has the intelligence, the vision to play in a more withdrawn playmaking role, or even in defence. He could fill in and cover for any position as required, and he had the intelligence to be able to put it all together.
He really does have it all. He's going to be disappointed with that. Rodri. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Cristiano Ronaldo! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Defending of the desperate variety. Roberto Carlos has a... Can he finish?
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Taken back almost at once. Messi. Arsenal still without a single shot on target. Rummenigge, he has found the way through. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Thuram is someone so often referred to as the defender's defender. Passes coming off in quick succession here. And it's Roberto Carlos. Shoots! Goal! Simplicity itself.
And the first thing he's going to do here, Peter, is thank his teammate for the pass. It put it on a plate for him.
So we have our breakthrough.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough, though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
Oh, super ball! He's found the shot at goal! Vieira.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Now it's Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Nedved. Tries to pass it through. No, that's been intercepted. And it's Roberto Carlos. Roberto Carlos powering forward here. Ah, that's a fine interception. And he's there to make the challenge. Rummenigge. It's a really well-measured ball. Mohamed Salah receives it in a wide position. Rodri. Now it's Mbappe. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Now it's Nedved. Hullet gets on the end of things as a matter of habit. Madrid looking to pass their way through. Knocks it out wide. Vieira. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Vieira. Some resolute defending there.
Arsenal truly have no need to panic. They can reassess at half-time.
Roberto Carlos, just like so many of his contemporaries, is proving very good at driving forward. Vieira. That's an imaginative pass. Oh, no, that was never going to make it. Vieira. Maldini. And it's Maldini. And here's Messi. Mbappe. Pull it. And he's on his way. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Now it's Messi. And it's half-time here. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat, and the supports have had little to cheer about, so an awful lot of questions have got to be asked, and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
There's the start of the second half.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Cafu. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Cafu in acres of... Big chance! Sticks it away! Two to the good, and they are purring. Absolutely purring. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them.
And pull it!
What a cracking save from the keeper. That may turn out to be a pivotal moment.
Nedved. Madrid are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan. Well, the way this game is offering less possession, they'll need to have a very good conversion rate.
Rummenigge is onto this. Rummenigge! Well, now it's a race for the ball. That was superb goalkeeping.
Rummenigge clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Messi goes short. Thuram. Chance! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Corner number 2 then. Keeper's dealt with that. Played back.
Just too much pressure. Had to go that way.
Well, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable man. And the shot! They've done it! How very smart. He just got it right.
Some great movement here, and the pass was perfect. All he had to do was just apply the finishing touch.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now all of a sudden it seems the belief is back.
Vieira. Nedved. No, he wasn't going to let him past. And it's Rodri. That has been slung wide. Messi. Mohamed Salah. Messi, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. And the pass is intercepted. Driving forward. Oh, good spread.
Arsenal really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Played out wide, cross to the back post.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Substitution for Arsenal, number 19.
So, time for changes
Vinicius
on both sides,
Junior.
actually.
Number 20, Mohamed Salah. Number 10,
Maldini.
Messi. Number
Zola.
7,
Cruyff.
Karl-Heinz Rummenigge. Number
Cruyff,
4,
of course, a dribbler of outlandish
coming on the
ability.
field, number 22,
Now he's off and running.
Johan Cruyff. Number 5, Kvaratskhelia.
Oh, he's found support out
Number
wide.
25, Zola.
Lahm.
Number 21, Shevchenko. Number 16, Lahm.
Now it's Bale.
Substitution.
Tries to play it through. And he's being shifted off it. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
And the ball's gone astray. Well, the movement is slick. The speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Now it's Shevchenko. And here's Kvaratskhelia. Shevchenko. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it.
Yeah, he may feign to shoot and just play it into the box.
Brilliant save from Buffon! That's a fine save.
Well, I thought his starting position was good, and that helped the keeper to judge the flight of the ball and deal with it well.
And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. Just 5 minutes left. And it's Cruyff. That's a good ball out wide. Now it's Cruyff. Goes for a shot!
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
And here's Shevchenko. Kaka conjures time and space where few can. Cruyff. That is very well
Nearly 3
defended.
minutes added time.
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it. Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer and quickly.
He can get that clear. Thuram. And it's Lahm. Jordi Alba getting... And that's it. Arsenal perhaps feeling a little aggrieved with this final score. They clearly feel that their efforts warranted something more. Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. My name's Peter Drury, and here's my co-commentator for the game. It's Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter, and may I say a big hello to everyone.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Well, of course, Italy has always been the place to be. Real chance! It's loose now and they want to get it back. It's their first effort on goal.
I can't quite believe he's missed that, Peter.
Vieira. And here's Ibrahimovic. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Gattuso. He's found a way through. Can he get it through? Oh, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. And claimed it back swiftly. Passing is crisp and sharp. Well, it just petered out. No penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball. Ibrahimovic. Ibrahimovic was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. And here's Ibrahimovic. Back into the middle, played back. Madrid looking to pass their way. Can he finish? Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Gattuso certainly knows that he's missed a real chance there, but he can't dwell on that. He needs to pick himself up and move on.
Couple of decent early chances. It bodes well for an exciting game. Quarter of an hour played. Messi. No goals as yet. Rummenigge. Gattuso proves too strong, too smart. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
And it's Nedved. Passes coming off in quick succession here. McManaman quietly revving up. And that's going to be a booking. Oh no, this does not look good. He might be in here. Just like Ibrahimovic. Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them. Vieira with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. Nedved. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Nesta. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. And it's Nedved. Plays a sharp little ball here. Vieira. It's Vinicius Junior. That pass has been well intercepted. Now it's Nedved. Now it's Gattuso. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Roberto Carlos made a search from full-back, as it turned out unsuccessfully. Now it's McManaman, showing good feet. Messi. Vieira. He's played it back.
Modern football for you.
There's the shot! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Rummenigge is offering a right smile there.
Arsenal with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Van Dijk gets rid without sophistication. Nedved. Vieira. Oh, he's looking to get away, but the defending is persistent, adhesive. It's McManaman. Well, a goal here would be the ultimate pick-me-up just before the break. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. Big chance! Goal! Arsenal!
Yeah, a fantastic run and a fantastic pass to play him in. Both needed to be timed to perfection, and they were.
Arsenal are in front now, the game's only goal.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game.
Rummenigge in the hunt and looking threatening. And that is as far as they're going to go. And here's Bale. Bale. It's Bale! Oh, the ball's come loose. Oh, what has happened here? Defending of the desperate variety.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Vieira.
There will be 1 minute added time.
And here's Ibrahimovic. And this is Roberto Carlos. Roberto Carlos! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? And that is going to be the final action of the first half. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs.
There's plenty of positives to take, despite the lead being so small, Peter. I think playing well, good energy, a little more composure up front, perhaps. That's not too much to ask.
Arsenal are 1-0 up at half-time, and it's all to play for. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. Arsenal carrying a one-goal lead. Vinicius Junior has got himself a free kick. Arsenal finding their passes. Vieira did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Plays it. It's a mighty effort! He's missed, but not by that far. Vieira caresses it through. Oh, that's a fine interception. Turan. That's a promising run he's making on the right. Arsenal are ahead here by what is still the only goal. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Nedved in acres of space out wide. And that should get the job done. And he shoots! Oh, taken with style! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now.
Oh, high-quality goal, lovely first touch, sumptuous second.
Yeah, the right touch in moments like that is key to what follows. All very neat and tidy.
Madrid grab the equaliser, and we're all square.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Cafu. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Nedved. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Nedved. Vieira. So, what can they make of this?
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Madrid are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Gattuso really struggling to influence the game.
Look, he could do with someone else taking responsibility to shift the target. He badly needs some help here.
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that face... Bale! Oh, should have put that away.
Bale fully appreciates that he could have won it then, and now he'll be all the keener not to lose it.
Substitution for Arsenal. Number 19.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Number 10.
And he's managed to get rid.
Messi. Number 4.
And it's Gullit. Takes a shot! He's got a goal! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. An opportunist strike, but he'll take it. He will own it.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that, but you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
I just think this has been a lesson in character, togetherness and composure. I think most teams would have crumbled by now, but this refusal to give up is brilliant.
Oh, that is a good ball. Decent chance! Oh, that was a half-decent effort.
You can never be too safe with someone like him around. They got away with that.
Corner number 3 coming up. They've played it short. And this is Mohamed Salah. This looks promising. And he's had a shot! Deftly away.
Arsenal really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Five minutes left on the clock. Oh, it's come loose. Well, that is one way to stop him. Well, that pass isn't the best.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Rummenigge, Cruyff, Caicedo. Added time going up here, it's 3 minutes. Vieira. Oh, that's a very decent ball now. And he welcomes it in. Cafu. And the referee brings it to a close. Arsenal illustrating perfectly the fickle nature of football. Everything looks... Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter, and may I say a big hello to everyone.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. And already we're underway here. Out towards the flank.
Peter, we're about to see how good Lilian Thuram is. Besides being physically imposing and quick, he's very intelligent and usually that crucial split second ahead of everybody else.
Yeah, fabulous reader of the game.
And pretty much got it all.
Shevchenko picks it up out wide. Ibrahimovic. Vieira. And it's Ibrahimovic. Great ball if he can get there. Can he finish? Oh, and that is really good tenacity.
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Chance! Big moment! Massive goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
Simplicity itself.
Well, I'm giving him full marks for the way he exploited the space, Peter, but you really shouldn't be left unmarked in the middle like that. I don't think he could believe his luck.
Arsenal finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Incoming delivery. Decent attempt, but not quite good enough.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
And he can clear it away. Cafu. Oh, well played, well played.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Vinicius Junior looking to be a menace in the final third. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And here's Shevchenko. Can he spark a counter here? Thuram. And it's Bale, distributed tidily. Vieira kept his eye on it, and he's there. Vinicius Junior. Vieira. Vieira really struggling to influence the game.
They're just trying to negate his influence, and it looks like whatever it takes.
That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. And no surprise, that's a booking. Nesta is one of those players who's known for reading the game better than anyone. Now it's Pelé. He won't be happy with that one. Now it's Vinicius Junior. And he's managed to get free. Tries a shot! Oh, wonderful effort, all by himself.
Vinicius Junior clearly is trying to be too clever there. He should have gone with his instincts.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. Rodri. Now, can they get him away? Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. Bale has been given his marching orders. He had already been on a yellow card from a previous incident. Pelé, looking for options for movement.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Maldini gets over and intercepts.
Arsenal truly have no need to panic. They can reassess at half-time.
Here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. Vinicius Junior. Rodri. Cafu knocks it into space. Well, played right into his path. Shoots! He's scored! 2 up now, and they are cruising. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that.
Oh, shooting chance! No mistake! A goal at a really telling moment. That was easy, almost too easy.
Well, from a defensive perspective, Peter, that's a really poor one to give away. Yes, the movement was very good, but the defence made it way too easy.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now all of a sudden it seems the belief is back.
Vinicius Junior. It's McManaman. Gullit gets a foot in here. Roberto Carlos. Gullit. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Not the most accurate pass. And it's half-time here. Well, the scoreline at half-time, a fair reflection of things overall, you'd have to say that. There was certainly no lack of effort or endeavour in the first half. And neither side holding back here. It has been quite a half, this.
Yeah, they're ahead, Peter, but they can't afford to get too complacent. They need to go with the same intensity and tempo they showed in getting both the goals. Try to get another now and establish that 2-goal cushion early in the second half.
And we are already promptly back underway.
Well, I think in these circumstances it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Now it's Shevchenko. Gullit. Here's Rodri. Oh, nicely intercepted. And it's Messi. Vieira can see things others simply cannot. Looking to play him in. And the through ball. Shevchenko. Shot at goal! And it's in! Arsenal are level. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
We have ourselves a real game here.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Vieira. Arsenal can breathe again, just.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal. Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Now then, the ball's come loose. Rodri. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Looking for the run. Always onto this. And he's running through. And the shot! It's in! Into the lead once more. That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
And that means just one thing. Match ball.
He has simply been truly awesome. He really has stamped his authority on this.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Well, it's great commitment on show here. They'll be hoping now that they can stay focused and disciplined enough to hold on to this.
Vinicius Junior. And it's Vieira. Thuram. McManaman. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. McManaman receives it in a wide position. And it's Thuram. That is good strength. Just eases him off the ball. Rodri. They've got it again. Decent chance! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders.
You lucky boy, you lucky boy. Giving the ball away like that is usually punished.
Substitution for Arsenal, number 19.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually. A swift reaction then, and the boss opting to reshuffle his defence.
Yeah, and that's not totally surprising. The manager obviously felt his defence needed reinforcement. He can't afford a repeat.
Coming on the field,
Nedved, spread out to the left.
Number 4, Nedved. Number 11, Platini. Number 25, Zola. Number 23, Panucci. Substitution in progress.
Platini. Here's Nedved. Well seen. Saw that coming. Platini. And that is a little undercooked.
Arsenal really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Thuram. The final moments of a game that has been pretty compelling overall.
Yeah, they're really playing in hope at this point, but hope is something you can always cling to.
That is a great pick out. Dida gets rid without sophistication. Kvaratskhelia is always playing with one eye on the spectacular. Platini, and here's Nedved. Played back in. And it's Vieira. Now there's a fine ball. And he's cut it out.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
It's Ibrahimovic! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
Oh, it was such a clever pass that flummoxed the defence, and it could well be revisited, this.
Thuram.
2 added minutes has
Nesta
been indicated.
is pretty much the definition of the word uncompromising. Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time. Aims beyond the defence, drives it in. And that is it, the referee has seen enough. Arsenal perhaps feeling a little aggrieved with this final score. They clearly feel Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here.
Hello, everybody,
Gorgeous,
and welcome
gorgeous
to
evening.
today's
The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter, and may I say a big hello to everyone.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. And already we're underway here. Well, of course, Italy has always been the place to be when it comes to defensive maestros, and here is a prime example. So how highly do you rate this fella, Alessandro?
There's the shot! That's just playing it safe and simple. I'll tell you, Peter, the keeper owes him big time there. He's lucky his mate was wide awake to that.
Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense, and he's intervened well there. Arsenal looking to pass their way through, and he's there to make the challenge. It's a pretty loose pass. Shifted it to the flank. Turan. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Can he spark a counter here? And it's Roberto Carlos. Roberto Carlos. Mbappe. McManaman.
This is the time you need that pace.
If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. Out towards the flank. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Pull it. Rodri is a perfect combination of brain and brawn. Chance for a shot! And it's a goal! The breakthrough strike! It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
And the shot! Well, that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Arsenal with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Mbappe getting this one clear. This might spell danger. Vinicius Junior! Sensational from Vinicius Junior! A finish of true class. They're level in a trice.
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality.
Header! They've done it! And they get themselves in front! What a header! Flashed in with the crispest of contacts.
Superb timing to generate that power through a really strong neck behind it, and he gave the keeper little opportunity.
Madrid take the lead. That's really well manoeuvred. Strokes it back.
He's got no choice here. He had to go backwards.
And he's made sure that's not getting through. Cleared without complication. Mbappe. Roberto Carlos is looking to influence the game from out wide. Tries to play it through. That's the keeper's ball. Oh, looks a smashing ball. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Turan. Vieira plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. And here's Mbappe. And it's Roberto Carlos. Time perhaps for one last twist before half-time. Pelé. Gattuso demonstrating his defensive quality there. Pele. Messi. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Rummenigge. Yeah, he's fouled him there. This certainly looks appetising, well within shooting range.
This is about as perfect a free kick position as you could wish for.
Pele. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. And he is going into that little black book.
Well, not the best way to deal with it, but the old threat of pace clearly made him feel a tad uncomfortable.
He's having a good look here. Great chance here to level it up. Threads one in. Good read, needed to be. Danger averted for now. Some good work on the right flank here. He's onside.
Rummenigge really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Now that looks a decent ball.
Has been indicated.
Rodri. Madrid do have a chance to counter here. Now it's Hullet. Now it's Rodri. Pele quietly revving up. And we hit half-time. It's been thrills and spills at either end in the first half. Neither side really seizing the initiative, and both teams still very much in it. Yeah, neither side holding back here. It has been quite a half, this.
Well, I think the message from the manager at half-time will be pretty simple, Peter. He's going to want them to play at a higher tempo, press more, higher up the pitch, pass quicker, and entice the opposition out of position. He knows how crucial the next goal will be.
So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half.
Arsenal can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
And he gets big! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
That is a really good chance missed, Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing.
Nesta. Maldini. Thuram. That's a dangerous ball. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. He has a look up. Goes down, but nothing given. And he was quick to react. Arsenal have it back and can go again. Another pass just keeps it to chance! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. Vinicius Junior gets flagged offside.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack. Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Tries to pass it through. Rummenigge, well read, and the danger is averted. Quarter of an hour into the second half. It's played through for him. And the shot! And again! It's in! And there's the goal they've been looking for. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
Madrid go 2 up and into a position of real strength.
That has the feeling of a breath of fresh air, Peter, and now they can fill their lungs and just blow them away.
Now, can they get him away? Can he finish? It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Oh, what has happened here? And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Turan. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Rodri. Good, strong midfield running here. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
Oh, it's McManaman. Messi. And this is... Oh, shooting chance! And a chance! It's there! Back within one! They have them in their sights again! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, it still had to be finished off, so well done to the goal scorer, but the keeper should have done a lot better.
Substitution for Arsenal, number 19.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Number 17.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter, and the crowd are reacting to that now.
He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Cafu made a surge from full-back, as it turned out unsuccessfully.
Number 22.
And he shoots! He's got a goal! Again, we are level! What a contest!
Well, this is just incredible. I mean, who would have seen this? Neither manager, I think. It's all happening.
Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
It's beautiful poise. I mean, most players in that position, I think, would probably fluff that, but not this fella.
This has become one superb game of football.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Zola is steaming forward.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Still anyone's game, this. One moment can decide it.
Listen, the fans haven't given up on this by any means. They still believe it can be won.
Oh, that's neat.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
And that's put paid to a promising move. And he's had it nicked away. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. He's had a shot!
Added minutes has been indicated.
Cafu. They get a throw in. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Ronaldo might just make this. Zola. 4 added minutes on the board. He's on it. Can he get away? And they're quick to get it back. Oh, that's a key interception. And we're done. What a game. A contest of ferocity and marvellous talent from start to finish. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Hello, Peter, and hello to everyone watching. For me, it's a real thrill to be here.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Chance! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Cafu clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Shot could be on. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
Not the most accurate pass. Salah. Now this could be a chance. It's run loose, who's going to get there? He's given the time to pick a pass.
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
Cafu gets into some space. Oh, that's nice. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, this guy, Rodri, was one of Europe's most coveted midfielders when he was on the market, and often seen as an integral component in the next generation of Spanish midfielders. He's got that outstanding quality of being able to shield the ball particularly well, and that is key to any holding midfielder.
Yes, getting the best out of him will count for so much.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Caicedo is a perfect combination of brain and brawn. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Corner number 2 then. It's gone all the way through to the keeper. Arsenal are looking to go forward now. And this is Ronaldo. Oh, that's fabulous. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Jordi Alba is very much the model of the modern-day fullback. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Jordi Alba drives it in, climbs up big, and he's done it! It was wonderfully efficient.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball, made a classic move and met it perfectly.
A 1-0 lead established.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to them to manage it from here now.
It's a good spell of possession, this. Rummenigge! Rummenigge! That is just brilliant! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye!
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down, and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Such a big goal, Peter. Just when the opposition thought they could turn the screw, they're back to square one again. The manager will be absolutely delighted with such a response.
Well, the referee has made it pretty clear now that this is his last chance.
Well, I think the referee would have told him to rate it in or suffer the consequences.
Nice looking ball. And this is Ronaldo. Pulls it back. Oh, what a climb! And for a moment, time stood still.
And this is why almost every team presses from the front these days, Peter. If you get it right, it creates more chances.
Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
It's a searching pass. Oh, he's been caught napping. It's over the line, and that'll be a goal kick. It's not an especially good pass, that. Nesta. Maldini. Platini. Vieira conjures time and space where few can. Messi. And this is Mohamed Salah. Can he finish? They've scored! That is so good, such sharp skills and such a delicious finish.
It's beautiful poise. I mean, most players in that position, I think, would probably fluff that, but not this fella.
And he's done it again. He's got his second. Oh, shooting chance! It's a goal! And there's your hat-trick hero. He is simply indefatigable. And that is going to be the final action of the first half.
Well, it's hard to say whether a two-goal advantage under these circumstances is decisive or not, but so far I haven't really seen enough to indicate that the opposition can come out in the second half and improve to that degree.
Arsenal are broadly in charge, but the contest is still alive at 3-1. And the game has already resumed here. Vinicius Junior. It's a goal kick. Rummenigge. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Brilliantly cut out. Cafu. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. That has been cut short. Rodri. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Buffon gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. Cristiano Ronaldo. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
He made it look a bit predictable.
It looks a good ball through. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! He's got a goal! The second half off to a spectacular start. Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
What a difference a half-time rocket from the manager can make. This is exactly the response he'd be looking for.
Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
And it's Messi. Messi running with the ball. Threads one in. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. That is a brilliant interception. Rodri. Cruyff.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
And he welcomes it in. And he's surging through. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
Rodri might well be in for a mouthful from his boss if his teammates don't get there first.
So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Oh, no question, that's a foul.
Substitution for Arsenal. Number 11.
We have got changes here from
Platini.
both sides, in fact.
Number 10, Messi. Number 19,
Thuram.
Vinicius
Well seen,
Junior.
saw that coming.
He
Number
read that really
20,
well and stopped it.
Mohamed Salah.
That's surely a foul.
Number
Free kick.
15, Vieira.
And he has shown him a yellow card.
Coming on the field, number 25, Soda. Number 9, Pele.
There's the man who is effectively the
Kvaratskhelia.
team's security policy.
Number 22,
Zola will
Johan
not
Cruyff.
want to lose out here, not
Number
against this
18,
opponent.
Targets. Substitution.
Mbappe. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now it's Roberto Carlos. Zola. That has not gone well. Thuram. Madrid looking to pass their way through. Taken back almost at once. Oh, this is a great position.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And it's Caicedo.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
And here's Bale. And he's found a way past. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And this is Cruyff. He's found a way, and the shot!
Well, it's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all about game management from here.
And here's Cruyff. And it's Thuram. Cruyff could try cutting inside here. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Looking for a runner. Mbappe is sporting a guilty look after that.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run,
minutes has
but the
been
pass just
indicated.
lacked pace.
Back into the middle. And the pass is intercepted. And that's gone loose. Bale. Oh, they could break here. It's played through for him. And that is that. Arsenal have been forced to do it the hard way, but they have pulled themselves through. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. My name's Peter Drury and here's my co-commentator for the game. It's Jim Beglin.
Glad to be here, Peter, and I'm ready to rumble.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. And already we're underway here. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. It's loose and there's a race for the ball. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Roberto Carlos. Roberto Carlos is very much the model of the modern-day fullback.
Peter, we're about to see how good Lilian Thuram is. Besides being physically imposing and quick, he's very intelligent and usually that crucial split second ahead of everybody else.
Yeah, fabulous reader of the game.
And pretty much got it all.
Oh, that is a good ball to find him. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Neither of these two want to come off second best. It is early, but the game hasn't yet sparked into life. Vieira. Vinicius Junior. Well, it's come to nothing. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again. Now it's Rodri.
Oh, really well played.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Leicester did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Now, what about a counter-attack? Now it's Roberto Carlos.
Yeah, the crowd have tried to spark some excitement, but to no avail. This needs something explosive.
Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Cafu spots it and intercepts. Rodri is a perfect combination of brain and brawn. And it's Gattuso, looking for a runner. Nice interception, well timed. Mohamed Salah tries to play it through, and he was quick to react. Gattuso. Roberto Carlos picks it up out wide. Here's Rodri. Gattuso. He's found the way through. He is just caressing the ball. Lingered over it, and the chance to counter had gone.
Peter, the best counter-attacks are pacey and incisive, we know that, and that one never really got going.
Aimed beyond the defence. And now they can spring out of defence. And he has been fouled there. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. Nesta is pretty much the definition of the word uncompromising. Looking tidy in possession here. And this is Nedved. Nedved showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Messi, and it's Vieira. Arsenal finding their passes. Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. Still looking for the first breakthrough, and it is nearly half-time now. Roberto Carlos, and here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Messi. That's really well manoeuvred. Vinicius Junior. No, that's been intercepted. Kaka.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Cafu. And it's Gattuso.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
And it's Rodri. Gattuso. Cafu. He's got away. Now the ball in. It's a goal kick. Thuram. Can he get on the end of this? Gattuso knocks it into shot, a goal! It's run. Oh, has another go! And for a moment, time stood still.
I'm really impressed with the tenacity he's shown to intercept that. That's how they're going to make things happen.
And we've reached half-time. Well, it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Well, simply put, Peter, they haven't been good enough to trouble the opposition. They need to play with more courage in the second half and a lot more intent.
Still waiting for this to take off. It's goalless at half-time. So we're just settling back into this second half.
Arsenal really are going to need to improve in a hurry if they don't want to fall behind here. Upping the intensity and the tempo will be their starting point.
Madrid have their second corner now. Leicester with the clearance. Arsenal are looking to go forward now. Vieira. Rummenigge, who needs just a moment to score a goal. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Vieira. Arsenal looking to pass their way through. Great vision. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Nicked it back from Vinicius Junior! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Well, the referee's pulled play back and has booked him for the original offence. Roberto Carlos getting this one clear. Takes a shot! And somehow he's managed to miss it.
Well, the invitation was there, so he was right, in my opinion, to take it on. Alas, it was a technical flaw.
Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Thuram gets over and intercepts. And it's Nedved. Madrid are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, and certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Messi is someone with real dynamite in his boots. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Bale. It's Bale! It's anyone's ball now. Oh, what has happened here? Rodri. And this is Ronaldo. Shoots! Now, who's going to be first to this? So much has happened in this game, but still no goal.
Well, from an entertainment viewpoint, it's not the scoreline we would have wanted.
And the shot! He's got a goal! Just the pick-me-up the whole game needs! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
So we have the first goal.
Look, you can't deny that it's a blow, but this game is far from unsalvageable.
And here's Vinicius Junior.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
They're coming again and again. Bale!
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
Cafu. Cafu plays it in. Kaká is the guilty party there.
Substitution for Arsenal. Number 20.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Number 10, Messi.
Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, the stats are pretty telling here. It's hard to argue with the scoreline when you carry so little threat.
Number 15.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Coming on the field.
Platini has got himself a free kick.
Sola. Number 11, Platini.
Well, if he truly fancies his chances from here, he's going to need the best of the best.
Number 5, Kvaratskhelia. Number 18, Targets. Substitution in progress.
There's a defensive height advantage here, Peter, but of course it's not guaranteed to work.
Yeah, they need to be thinking in terms of guile, deception, don't they?
Arsenal really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Looking for options for movement. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Arsenal clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Oh, we expected better, and so did he. Maldini. Passing is crisp and sharp. Good take, and is he in? Vieira gets good distance on it. Davids. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Big chance!
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
Well, they've got it again. And the pass is intercepted. Luis Suarez. Chance, surely! And again! They've done it!
Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster.
And that has put paid to that.
There will be 3 minutes.
Now it's Luis Suarez. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Rummenigge receives decent chance! That is decidedly lacking. And that's that. Well, that was tense. The two parties separated by the game's only really meaningful moment. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert, Jim Beglin.
Glad to be here, Peter, and I'm ready to rumble.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. And already we're underway here. Rummenigge, he has found the way through, shoots! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that. The taker has to look for options because an aerial supply doesn't look promising here.
Yeah, they've got to find a way around this huge height disadvantage. And now they can spring out of defence. He's in a great position here. Free-flowing, fluid, flexible, just some of the words that describe the genius that is Ruud Gullit, a player whose impact on the game remains so profound, so relevant today.
Yeah, you could almost say he was the very first all-action, all-athletic number 10. All those marauding runs from deep, going box to box.
Can he finish? Goal!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate, on heels rather than toes.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Arsenal are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal.
Oh, he's been caught napping. Oh, his chance! Sticks it away! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. Was there ever any doubt?
Oh, that's excellent composure because the keeper put as much pressure on as he could by not committing sooner.
And he's done it again. He's got his second. Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
That has not gone well. Davids. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
And it's Gullit. Now it's Bale. Looking to play him. Oh, shooting chance! It's there! Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
It's the stuff you work on the training ground time and time again, and it came off.
Madrid get themselves back into contention.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter, and the crowd are reacting to that now.
Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Oh, easy pickings there. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. And he's forced to go back. Mohamed Salah. Rummenigge. Now that looks a decent ball. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Played out wide, Roberto Carlos, and that was nowhere near his best. Vinicius Junior. Now it's Messi. Now Davids. And it's Salah. Salah. Oh, this is a very good run. Nice interception, well timed. Great vision. All eyes on the referee. It's a penalty. Arsenal have themselves a chance from the spot to increase the lead. A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
I just think the keeper committed himself too early.
Arsenal go 2 up and into a position of real strength.
I wonder if the manager is tempted to go for another and really kill the game off completely. I, for one, think he should now.
Now it's Hullet. Hullet cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
Look, he could do with someone else taking responsibility to shift the target. He badly needs some help here.
Cristiano Ronaldo.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Half-time getting close now. Nedved conjures time and space where few can. And here's Vinicius Junior. Davids. Arsenal finding their passes. Cristiano Ronaldo. And it's Roberto Carlos. And he was quick to react. Davids.
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
He's a sharp little ball here. Messi. And the finish! That's a half-decent try. And the first half is done.
Arsenal are 2 up, and on the balance of things, I would say deservedly so. They had a very coherent game plan, and if they are allowed to continue in the same vein, I can only see the margin getting bigger.
Arsenal are broadly in charge, but the contest is still alive at 3-1. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. That is good alertness. Hullet. Roberto Carlos. Crossed into the box. Messi, a player who needs no introduction. He is through here. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. And it's Nedved. Now it's Vinicius Junior. And he was alert to it.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Cafu. Rodri. Roberto Carlos. Oh, that's neat. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Rummenigge. Messi closing in on goal. Nesta did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Madrid appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
That's the keeper's ball. Well, nicely intercepted. Passes coming off in quick succession here. That's been cut out, well played. Rummenigge, who's set up 1 goal so far. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Rodri, and now the breakaway, and it's Hullet. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, he's had a shot! Oh, it rattles the bar. Chooses to go back. Caught offside that time. We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
19, Vinicius Junior.
Ferdinand,
Number 10,
always a very
Messi.
imposing presence at the back.
Number 4, Nedved.
Pele,
Number 20,
Pele going face-to-face with his great rival.
Number 13,
And it's Ibrahimovic.
Nesta. Coming on the
And
field.
they're quick to get it back.
Number 5, Kvaratskhelia. Number 9,
Gattuso.
Pele. Number 25,
Changes him with that pass.
Number
Ibrahimovic.
22, Johan Cruyff. Number 2,
Davids.
Ferdinand.
Shifted
Substitution
into the
in
flank.
progress.
Rummenigge, and the shot! In he goes again! Arsenal have their second corner now. Zola plays it short. This looks promising. No way through, so back it comes. Davids gets flagged offside. And he's being shifted off it. And it's Luis Suarez. Maldini. Opts for safety. Kvaratskhelia. Looking for the run. It's played through for him. Zola! Oh, he's hit the bar! Aims beyond the defence. Zola. Arsenal looking to pass their way through. Ibrahimovic. Vieira. Now who's going to be first to this? And it's Cruyff. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Ferdinand spots it and intercepts. The final 5 minutes. Picked out brilliantly. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Looking for options for movement. Kaka. And they can counter here. Kaka. Now Gattuso. He has a look up. Shapes to shoot! They've done it! Late drama, late goal! This will be one frantic ending. He made it happen. Squeezed through with sheer will and considerable accuracy.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
Madrid give themselves a chance of a fairy tale finish.
Well, the mindset has changed. Now they need to...
And that is that. What a game, what a show. Both sides robustly going about their business, and that has turned...